Hello again, I am Jim Bob and welcome back to another F1 Manager Challenge Mode episode with our Aston Martin career. We're at race 20. There are just 3 races left in this season. Already we've got to the nitty gritty, the end of the season. And now we're heading to the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez for the Mexican Grand Prix. And we are looking very good at the moment. I actually think we might do quite well here. We have the potential to do quite well here, I think. The circuit is a little bit more favourable for us than Suzuka, and we were actually doing okay in Suzuka until we made some silly mistakes. Or rather, our drivers made some silly mistakes. So, touch wood, with no mistakes this weekend, we might actually be in for a point or two. We shall see. The weather could also play a part. If we do get some wet weather, that will obviously help us in qualifying, not so much in the race, but again, we'll see how we're doing. We currently sit 7th in the Constructors' Championship. Our target for the season, as set by the board, is 8th, and we're pretty much, I think, locked in for 8th place now. If we can take 7th, that would be a nice little bonus, but, you know, as I was saying towards the end of the last episode, I think it might be better for us to actually finish 8th, just so we get those extra hours to develop the car next season. I guess we'll just have to see how it shakes out. As far as where our drivers are in the championship, we have... why won't it show me? There we go. We have Felipe in 11th place, just outside the top 10, but he's not going to really challenge Ocon, I don't think, for 10th. But 11th is very respectable. And then Freddie Vesti bringing up the lower end of the table, 4 points. He has outscored both Yuki Tsunoda and Daniel Ricciardo, which is no mean feat for a complete rookie. And of course, the 2 Williams drivers yet to score at all. So let's get through the next few days and get ourselves ready to go into practice. How you doing, Farah? Good to see you. Can't see us topping last night's efforts. Yeah, last night there was a lot of really close racing in that. It was a really close battling, especially in the last few laps. So many fights going on. It was too much to watch. We couldn't see it all, unfortunately. We'll see how it shakes out this weekend. Let's first of all take a look at our car development. We do have some research going through. I think that's a major rear wing research project. I can't remember. I did check the rules and we are actually limited to just one major upgrade in research, one major research project, and I don't actually know, it says here, look, CFD hours and stuff used. I don't know if any of these, I know the chassis isn't, but I don't know if either of these two are actually major upgrades or not. So we'll pay attention to that when the chassis is done, or sorry, when the rear wing is done, and we'll do a different project. And we'll see if it actually shows any CFD and wind tunnel hours in that research tab there, because that will be an easy way for us to track, you know, whether or not we've actually done major projects or not. And I get a feeling that we probably haven't, because that research has been going on in the background while we've been putting those hours into new parts for this year's car. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. Let's advance time. We have our weather sensor upgrade that has now gone through, and we have some scouting back as well. These are for potential reserve drivers for either next season or the season after. Fred Gill, oh no, Fred Gill's not a scout. He's my scout, not my scoutee. So Iwasa's profile, let's take a look at him. He doesn't look too bad. His smoothness isn't amazing, but it's not horrendous. His reactions are decent. His braking's decent. His cornering's a bit meh. Good at overtaking and defending. Very aggressive His accuracy isn't great, but his control is not bad. Let's take a look at some of the others. We've seen Jack Crawford before. Let's have a look at Halger. See, he's got very, very good cornering, very good control, very good accuracy. Again, very aggressive, good adaptability as well. But his braking isn't great, and his reactions are weak, and his smoothness is pretty rough as well. If we did sign him, we would have to put him in the car a lot to boost him up the way we need to boost him up. So he's not really one we can kind of sign in any next season, because we still need to develop both Freddie and Felipe. We probably won't sign anybody, to be fair, or if we do sign somebody, it'll just be someone we're not really all that bothered about. But they are definite contenders for the season after that. Good evening, Jeremy. Good to see you. Right, we're a day away. Let's actually go and do a little bit more scouting while we have the opportunity. Who else did we want to have a look at? I was going to say, well, we've got detailed reports on Vettel because it's because he started driving for us at the beginning of the season before we binned him off. That's why we have his details. Obviously, we know about Teo. Teo's very good. We know about Logan. We know about Oliver Behrman. He is amazing. But we'd have to wait till the end of next season at the earliest to sign him. Who else could we really take a look at? Let's take a look at Zane Maloney. Let's do some detailed scouting on Zane. I'm looking at really young drivers because I'm looking, to sign somebody towards the end of next season. So I don't want anyone who's already reached a certain age, Isaac Hadjar is another excellent contender. Again, I think we'd have to wait till the end of next season for him. Yeah, he's only in his first season. So he's a definite prospect. Jack Crawford we've just done. We can actually sign him next season, about a third of the way through, if we wanted to, but it's a bit early. There's nobody else with super potential. Let's take a look at Roman Stanek. Another driver I don't really tend to bother looking at, so will be interesting to see what his stats actually come back as. Right. Before we set our performance targets, let's take a look at where our car sits compared to the rest of the grids. So, very good in acceleration. Our cornering speeds are very nice indeed. Our brake cooling is very, very good. Engine cooling definitely needs work, which is why we've got a chassis on the way. Top speed's not too bad. DRS speeds are poor. Which is why I've got that rear wing project going through for next season. We definitely need to work on our DRS improvement next year. Let's see, we're in a competition with Haas, so let's see how we stack up against them. We're faster than them pretty much across the board. They're better in DRS than us, but we've got much more cornering speed than them, or cornering performance than them. We have a faster car in a straight line, better acceleration. But we don't have the talent of the Haas drivers. For all of Mick's faults, he has got more in just about every category than our two drivers, and Magnussen is even higher rated. So they're definitely going to have the ability to get more out of their car than we do. So that's quite evenly matched between them. Let's take a look at McLaren. Well, McLaren are in pretty rough shape. They don't have any real straight line speed. They don't have any real performance in cornering. They are good in low speed, dirty air. So we will have to watch out for that if we get caught They could use a good traction out of a low-speed corner to maybe get into a DRS zone. So, yeah, I think we've got a pretty good chance. Let's set our targets. Reach Q2 with one driver is the incentive. I'm actually going to say that we can get both into Q2. Oh, do I think we can get Q3? I think Q3 is just beyond us, unless weather's going to play a part, and I don't know if we've got any weather. Let's have a look. Can we get a quick breakdown? We're going to have a bit of wet weather on Friday, but a dry race and a dry quali, so that's not going to help us. Teo is a bloody nightmare. No, he's not that bad. He's not that bad. We had Teo in the Williams car, and he was good. He wasn't quick enough. I think he actually won a race for us, if memory serves as well, in Season 2. He had some bad luck, he had some silly mistakes, but, both our drivers had mistakes. And then he didn't have the pace, which is why I binned him off for Russell. Because I didn't want the fight to be so... The fight for the championship to be so rough. It was really brutal on me in those closing races. And I honestly didn't think we were going to do it. I thought we were going to miss out, but... Yeah, that's why I decided to replace him with what was going to be Norris and then turned into Russell. But it wasn't because he didn't have the potential. He really does. You just got to know how to develop your driver in the right way. Which stats and you need to focus on first. And it helps that you have a car that is a bit forgiving. Right, we've got a couple more targets to set, haven't we? So, quality position, yeah, we've done that. We're not going to do Q3. Fastest lap is the incentive. Oh, well, I'm glad it's an incentive. It gives us a chance to try and wangle a bit of money. I'm going to go 2 of the top 14. It's a little conservative, but at the same time, Freddie doesn't have the pace of Felipe, so... the streak is 2 in the top 15 and quali is 1 in the top 15, which we should easily manage, and that'll be a nice bit chunk of change, which again we can't spend because we're limited on what we can actually develop. So may as well throw another weather center upgrade in there. Let's give the board another upgrade. And why not? Let's upgrade our hospitality as well. We may as well have 5-star facilities where we can. Evening, Colin. Evening, Mr. Water. Good to see you. I haven't seen the score yet, but I'm guessing we got dropped. We've been really appalling this year in comparison with recent years. I mean, we're still a decent team, but we're nowhere near where we were last season or the season before. We're way off. I really don't understand why we got rid of Mane.
Music is in the air this weekend, but it's not mariachi we'll be hearing. It's going to be the roar of the engines and the cheers of the crowd. Formula One is back in the very heart of Mexico City at the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez. This is an exhilarating circuit on the Formula One calendar. We'll be sure to see plenty of battles and overtaking this weekend, especially with the help of not 1, not 2, but 3 DRS zones. This is it. We're down to the last few races of the season, and it's time for that final push. Who will be crowned champion at the end of it all? We'll find out soon enough. Okay then, let's get to it.
Ooh. 5. Ouch. Farah, you're treading on thin ice. Mr. Water, be ready to hit the 300 seconds. Right. Let's start getting the cars set up. So, because we've got rain coming, we'll go with the soft tyres in this session. let's drop the pace as we always do. I'm not sure what to do with fuel on this one, so I'm going to go 17 on one car and 18 on the other. Let's swap out the parts before I forget. So old engine and old engine, old ERS, and old ERS is already in. Okay, and gearboxes, yeah, go with an older gearbox on both. I could just stick with these two, but if we have a really big shunt and we total another gearbox, that leaves us just one gearbox for the next two races, and a shunt in one of those takes a big chunk of the gearbox as well. It's an unnecessary risk. Here it's unfortunately a necessary risk, but we've got one in better condition than the other, so we'll keep that one for the races and use the rubbish one, or the more worn one, for qualities and for practicing. Right, let's have a look at the sliders, see where they are. Okay, and on Felipe's. Okay, so we need more front wing by the look of it on Felipe's car. I don't have much in the way of setups in the book for this. I've only got 3, and they're all very, very similar. So, they're all a 6.5. One's a 12.5, the other two are 13. So let's go with a 13. It's a 2.8. 3.5 and 0.35. There we go. Yeah, I completely forgot we were playing. I've not really been following football much in this season, and I've just been so engrossed in Frostpunk right now that I've spent almost the entire afternoon just playing an endurance game. Right, we'll try the 12.5 on this one if we can. Yeah, everything seems to fit. So we've got 17 laps on that car. Let's do 18 on Felipe's and drop his pace, and off we go.
Radio check. Radio check.
Okay, it's green now.
Okay, so rain in about 4 minutes. Ish. It's just enters. But at least I'll be able to get a rough idea as to the run length. Okay, so 18 laps and 17 laps. They're both too short, so it looks like it's a 19 lap. Oh, the rain's starting already. Oh, great. We didn't even do... No, we did 1 lap. Let's call them in. I've got some partial feedback already. Great cornering. Okay. Let's take a look at Felipe. Great braking stability. So we're going to need some tweaking, but we'll see how the rest of the car setup shakes through. Right, let me make a note. 19 laps. There we go. Yeah, the draw was never going to be a favourable one for us. But, you know, given the way we've been playing this season, it's just, yeah, it's been a mess. So much inconsistency. Been so leaky in defence as well. Van Dijk has not been playing well by all accounts. He's gone from being, you know, the best defender in the world to being distinctly average this year. I'm wondering if maybe Father Time is starting to catch up to him a little bit.
How does it feel?
And he's what, pushing 30 now? I mean,
What's your thoughts on coming in
athletes at this
doing any
level
more?
in this day and age can easily go several more years. I mean, look at Milner. Milner's a freak. he keeps on going, but yeah, who knows? He just hasn't looked right this season for whatever reason. 85% for Freddie, needs some definite work there. 90 for Felipe, that's a bit more promising. And the rain is doing its usual. It stopped raining, but it's going to keep getting wetter and wetter. Oh, quite a few penalties. We're going to crash.
Car in the wall.
Copy.
Let's take a closer look.
Ferrari
Okay,
involved.
here's the Ferrari.
And that's Mick Schumacher in front and Hamilton behind. Oh.
And that's a big smash. Shadow felt
Schumacher's car just literally went into the shallow realm there. Alright, oh, okay, so the rear wing is wrong, so we do need a 13 on that, so I'm going to convert to one of my other setups that I've got, so a 6.5, 13, 2.8. That's a bit too much. Let's try... Yeah, let's try that. See how that works. That is actually what I've got down on the book. I changed it and then went back to it. We'll give it a go. It looks like it could be okay. Tyres. What do I do with tyres? I'll leave them on for now and we'll see what happens when I come back out. Let's have a look at Felipe. Felipe is a bit more nailed. Traction is wrong. Could that be a 1.9? No, I don't think it is. Let's go with a 3.7. And that's the only change we're going to make. And just see what that does. That might be the wrong way, but we'll find out. Let's see, it's still got rain showing on the radar. It's still not dry. Yeah, look, it's getting wetter again. I'm glad I kept those tyres on. We can just send these guys straight out. Although it is apparently going to get dry in about 4 minutes. I'm going to put those softs back on. we'll just send them out in damp conditions on softs and see what happens. Hopefully they don't put it in the wall. They certainly aren't going to be quick, but I'm expecting that water to drain away relatively quickly. And it just saves us going out, coming in and coming out again. We're just going to struggle until it hits dry, which will be on the next lap. There we go. Yeah, I'll watch the highlights after the stream. Yeah, Modric is just another player who seems to defy time. He's in his mid to late 40s now as well. Mid to late 30s.
Well, they've locked up. They won't have been happy about that.
Remember when he used to play week in, week out for Spurs? He was a hell of a player then, and he didn't have the greatest start to his career at Madrid, but these last 3 or 4 seasons, he's been getting better and better every year. Alright, we're up to 91, so we had a little improvement there.
What do you think?
And we have gone the wrong way on the roll bar, so it is a 1-9. It might be a 1-9 here as well, you know. Right, so Bottas, Perez, Leclerc, Ricciardo, Sainz and Schumacher with penalties. Schumacher's probably having to take a penalty because his entire car got destroyed, and Sainz for destroying Schumacher's car. I don't know if he'll take any other penalties on top of that or not, but Ricciardo could be quick if he's got a brand new engine in there. Bottas looks very, very rapid. It's a good circuit for a new engine, this one, if you've got a car that can handle the straights well. Right, we've made the tweaks to to Freddie. Let's make them for Felipe. We went the wrong way there, so let's reverse that. That is a 7.5. Okay. Is that right? Yeah, that's where it should be. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. Let's push that a bit more. Let's try... Oh, that might be... There we go. Let's go with that. Yeah, let's go with that. Right, let's put on hard tyres for this one. So if it's 19 laps, that means we want to go, I did 37%, probably about 28 laps. It might be a little bit too many, but we might be double running this one anyway, so better safe than sorry. Did I do the driver options? Yes, I did. Okay, right, here we go.
Radio check. Radio check.
Green light, green light.
Just for you, Farah, I'm going to do a best of Hamilton compilation. Force you to watch it Clockwork Orange style. Oh, I never checked. Have we got more rain coming in this session? No. At least not on paper. It is a masterpiece movie, isn't it? Clockwork Orange. Bit of a lock-up there for Felipe.
Was that a lock-up on the track?
No damage. But both of our... I think Freddie locked up there in the first session. It might have been Felipe as well. But if not, then one driver's locked up twice at that corner, or they both have locked up there once. Well, they are going into that. It's the fastest fastest approach to a corner on the whole circuit. Pretty heavy braking. Okay, 93. We've only eked out another 2%.
Let's have a look. Now look at this. Daniel Ricciardo involved here. And that spin is undoubtedly going to cost them time.
And we nailed Felipe's. Excellent. So that's a setup I need to write down because that's a brand new one.
How's the balance?
And it does potentially give me a few pointers on Vesti's setup as well. Oh, another lockup for Felipe. He is pushing hard and making mistakes.
Seems to have been a lockup.
Worries me a little bit. Usually when they start making mistakes in practice, it carries across through the whole weekend. He does look quick though. It's hard to judge because they're both on different spec components in terms of, you know, life in the components, but he's definitely got a pace advantage over Freddie. Right, so let's try going too much, I think. Let's pull that back a bit. Let's dial that back a touch as well. Let me try that. See how that works. And let's write this one down. So 7, 13, 1, 9, 3.5, and 0.45. Okay. Assessment number 4 for the book. Oh, just remembered. I keep forgetting. I've got a couple of chocolate oranges in my little shelving area for my snacks. I might have to tuck into one of those later tonight. They are very delicious, Jeremy, yes. They don't tend to last very long, though. Alright. Moving on to session 3.
Welcome back to what is...
So we're going to go mediums for this session. Probably going to go medium soft on this one, or maybe medium soft. I'm not sure if we can make the tyres last. Track acclimatization is still... Oh, yeah, Felipe kept locking up, didn't he? Alright, so we'll put him on for 30 laps. Get him a good long run. What is Freddie on? 68, so he still needs some good time on track. We'll do him for 30 laps as well then. Again, that might be too much, but we'll see. I'm going to actually up Felipe to 34 laps.
Ready to check?
Alright. Let's see what happens in this session. See if we get the setup right, see if anyone else goes into the wall, see if Felipe can make it round without actually locking up. Felipe should just about hit 100 by the end of his stint. Getting back to the garage. We've got a VSC. Someone has put it in the wall. And it's neither of our drivers.
Sounds like there's been a crash.
Oh, it's Russell.
Let's see what happened there. Now, just watch the Mercedes here. That crash is terrible news for the team.
That would have been a VSC because he had to park up, letting a lot of cars through before he could get going again. So obviously it becomes a bit of a hazard. Short one though.
What's your
Ooh,
thoughts
there we go.
on coming in or
And that is another
doing
one for the
any more?
book, potentially. So now I just need to get their track knowledge where it needs to be.
Oh, we've had a spin.
There we go. That's good enough for Freddie. This is technically good enough for Felipe as well, but I like to get him a bit higher than that. Besides, these are all practice parts now, dedicated practice parts, so it's not like we're wearing out brand new components. There we go. No incidents for either driver. Felipe managed to not lock up this time. Step in the right direction. Right, let's take a look at that setup for Freddie. 7, 13, 1, 9, 3.5. Oh, it's exactly the same setup we've got on Felipe's car. Just naturally seem to find the same setup without even trying. It's not very often both cars run identical setups. There's normally variance between the two, but yeah, in this case, yeah, both are running identical setups. I think in all the time I've put in this game, that's maybe just creeping into double figures as the number of occasions where I've actually had two cars run exactly the same setup before to get 100%. Doesn't, like I said, it doesn't happen very often.
Oh, there's a spin!
So, quick recap of the penalty situation. We've got penalties for Leclerc, Perez, Bottas, Sainz, Ricciardo, Schumacher. Schumacher's is probably because Sainz destroyed his car. Sainz has got a penalty at least for destroying Schumacher's car. Maybe a penalty of his own for components as well. Who knows? So now we get ready for quali. Let's put in the good stuff. We want our best components for this. So we've got an 84, a 78, so the 84 gets it. And that is clearly our better engine, 87. ERS, it's going to be one option for both drivers. And gearbox, let's go with the 94. And we'll go with the 66. Alright, let's go qualify.
Radio check.
Right, I want Freddie following Felipe. Want him to get the toe because he's not got the same natural pace. So we'll get him to sit behind. And hopefully we don't get traffic. Looks like we're going to be clear. That's good. So, because of this slipstream, Freddie should theoretically be faster in the first sector. I'm expecting Felipe to be faster in the second sector. And probably the third as well. And there we go, pretty much what I was expecting. About 4 tenths between them. I'm going to run them both in clean air on the second run, just in case the dirty air was slowing Vesti down in the second 2 sectors, but I think that was just natural, better pace anyway for Felipe. I don't think Freddie got held up. Have we got enough pace to get through, actually? Maxson's slightly quicker than us. A spin for Max. He's definitely going to improve. Ricardo is faster than us, that new engine. Well, he's faster than Vesti. He's not faster than Felipe. I don't think Freddie's going to make it through without going again. Let's see who's behind. Verstappen. Yeah, Verstappen's going to improve. So we've got to find 2 tenths to get ahead of Zhou. I don't know if you can do that. I think Felipe is safe, so I'm not going to send Felipe out, I'm just going to send out Freddie. I'm going to give him a brand new set of tyres. See if we can get him through. Okay, so pressure lap. Can Freddie find the 2 tenths he needs to jump Zhou, because he's going to get jumped by Verstappen. So he is going out as things are, unless Max has a big mistake on his hot lap, which would be glorious if he did. Let's see Verstappen go out in Q1. I don't think he's going to improve in this first sector because he hasn't got the slipstream. Is he going to be faster in the middle and the final sectors though? He should be. No dirty air. And the track has rubbered in a little bit. Did a big lap here, Freddie. Okay, that's good. Is it enough? Oh, wow. Yeah, big job. Gains 3/10. Sonoda doesn't improve enough. There's Joe. Ricardo doesn't improve. Norris doesn't improve. I think we're safe. We're safe. So yeah, running him in clean air was definitely the right call. Verstappen closes to within 0.003 of Leclerc. Joe is out unless he can improve. Can he knock out Ricardo in his brand new engine? No, he can't. He can't improve at all. So there we go. Zhou, Tsunoda, Schumacher, Albon and Latifi are out. We've got both cars comfortably through in the end into Q2. Excellent stuff. I have had to use an extra set of softs, which means Freddie will not have 2 sets of softs for the race unless I only run him scrubs, which I'm probably going to do. Felipe though does have a brand new set for the end of the session.
Ready to check? Ready to check.
It should be green now.
Alright, so what can Freddie do on his first run? He could hold up Leclerc. That's Leclerc behind us. For the briefest moments, we were the fastest man in Sector 1. Yeah, we're definitely going to compromise that Ferrari. As long as it doesn't force Vettel to go defensive. I don't think it will. .118.7. It's not a great lap, but it's not too bad. He's 2/10 off Felipe, which is about what I expected him to be. But he's going to really struggle in this second run. This one's all about Felipe. Can we get Felipe into the top 10? Managed to get out behind Verstappen. That's not too bad at all. So we're going to compromise Russell here, potentially. Maybe not. Russell is, if anything, going to get a slight benefit. Alright. Come on, Felipe. You can stay in the top 10 here. It depends how worn the tyres were for everyone who went out in the first stint. If they were at the same level as having done 2 runs, then yeah, not great. But if they went out on fresh tyres or only on having done 1 run, then that's very encouraging. Alright, up to the line. A little improvement. We stay ahead of Russell. Can we stay ahead of Hamilton? No. There's the quick answer. There's Magnussen. Here comes Vesti. Magnussen improves. Vesti improves his time but not his position. He was on scrubs. If he was on fresh tyres, he could maybe have jumped Norris, maybe even Russell, but he wouldn't have got out of the top 10. Yeah, into the top 10. So we're in a good position here, actually, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cars in front of us that all have penalties, and if they're 10-place penalties, then that is 4 positions gained for Felipe, no matter where we finish in Q3. So with that in mind, we're going to go with just a single run at the end of the session on scrubs and see where we end up.
Ready to check?
We don't really have the pace to challenge for the top part of the top 10. I mean, we could maybe challenge Alonso. We were really close to him in the end, but I'd rather save the tyres for the race. Like I said, I think it's going to be medium, soft, but having an extra set of softs, if there's a safety car, could be the difference between points and no points. We'll see if we can get out at the head of the field as well. Not quite. About halfway down the pack. Further behind than I thought we'd be, actually. Never mind. Bottas could potentially compromise Perez here. In fact, he is going to compromise Perez. He's about half a second slower than Perez. So Perez might not get pole now as a result of this. from where we were at the start of the season. The boys are doing well. Yeah, the boys are doing amazingly well. I mean, the fact that we've scored over 30 points is phenomenal. We got a podium at Singapore. Oh, looks a little clumsy through that chicane. We've definitely outperformed my expectations of where we'd be at the end of the season in terms of points. So Felipe is going to be 10th, but where is he going to end up after penalties? Perez does lose out on pole, taken by his teammate and Leclerc. So, 4 cars with penalties: Leclerc, Perez, Sainz and Bottas. We're going to jump Bottas. I don't know about the others.
Here we are, folks. We're back for another day of scintillating F1 action. It's race day.
There was some good work from Aston Martin during the qualifying session, and they will go to the grid full of confidence. AlphaTauri did rather well in qualifying. Let's see if they can manage to achieve a strong start for the race itself. And the race will be taking place under blue skies. That means the teams should be able to apply their strategies without any added complications.
Well, there's some serious decision making ahead for teams and the drivers as we begin the Mexican Grand Prix.
We're starting 6th. Oh, beautiful. Right, strategy. Can we make a soft, medium, soft work? We can. Is it going to be faster than an optimized soft, medium, medium? That is another question. Let's see. Let's delete strategy 1. Let's delete strategy B. We are going to make a planned soft, medium, medium for a safety car that's going to come out early. Where we get off the softs a little bit earlier than planned. And now we want to have a look at an optimized medium, medium, soft. Which I think is about there. Okay, so that is only 2 seconds slower. Interesting. I'm going to go with this, and then we've got the option of switching to this here. I'm going to get rid of that. We've got the option of switching to this if we get an early safety car. If we get a late safety car, We'll play it by ear, but we may throw on a second set of mediums. We can play it by ear. So we'll replicate that for Felipe. So let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. So we're going to go soft, medium, soft. Oops, no, don't want a new stents. There we go, updates. And then we want to optimize for an early safety car. Something like that. Alright, let's take out a lap of fuel. Don't want to take out any more than that. Going to be on the throttle a lot on this circuit. We're going to start standard. I'm not going to push. And let's see how we do.
It's sunny and bright as the drive. What will happen next? We're about to find out at the Mexican Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Got a slow start there with Felipe. I saw him just react slowly in the Ferrari. Definitely got a jump on him. We lost out to Ocon as a result, and we're under pressure. Yeah, Ferrari up the inside. Oh, look at Vesti. Vesti got a great start.
Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a place.
Vesti's going to jump the Ferrari potentially here. Alright, I am definitely going to... hang on a minute. Vesti's on me. What? What the hell? Where's what? Alright, we're restarting this race. Where the hell did all that strategy work go? Just gone. So I'll have to set that up again. But we know what we want to do. That's a shame, because that was a great start from Freddie. Yeah, that's very bizarre. Very bizarre. No idea what happened there. Alright, let's try this again.
As the sun... This is it. Here we go with the Mexican Grand Prix. And it's lights out. And
again, you see the reactions of the Ferrari behind Felipe faster there. Both drivers are on the right strategy now. They're on the right tyres.
That's it.
Once again, the Ferrari... Oh, big crash behind.
Let's take a look at the replay. Okay, so there we have the Alpine.
Yeah, it was a really bad start again from...
And they get past, which moves them up a position.
From Felipe there. We don't see the crash in the replay.
The team had...
We'll just have to wait for the actual replay. Norris has got a penalty. We're in 5th. Is this going to be a safety car?
Like someone's locked up. Let's take a closer look. Let's take another look. There we have Joe. And yes...
Oh, did we get clipped there? Or did we just take avoiding action?
The team are devastated. They'll be questioning just what happened out there. a crash, and it's more than one car. We can take a look now. Watch this. We're looking at
I want to see, did we take damage there, or did we make a little swerve to avoid it?
Goodness me, that is a serious
Oh, we
collision.
did get a little nudge. Has that done any damage to our car? Doesn't look like it. Oh, we've taken a bit of damage on the tyres, look. Freddie's lost a little bit of tyre life from that.
Let's focus.
It's cost him 10%.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
And that's going to make him really suffer in this opening stint. So we might have to switch Freddie onto this strategy after all, because his tyres are going to wear out that much quicker. I'm also going to get him attacking while he's got that soft.
Use energy if you need it.
Copy.
Oh wait, no, that's Felipe that we're looking at.
Energy if you need it.
Yep, copy.
Doing a good job, that's going to help you.
Up the inside of Hamilton.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race.
Oh, and Russell
position.
as well. It was Russell, not Hamilton. Yeah, of course it was. Hamilton started way up the order. Someone spun out. That's Norris. He's having a rough old time in turn one.
Yellow ahead.
Copy.
Right, we're going to get Ocon here on the start of the lap. We're all over the back of Sainz right now. We're all over the back of sorry, Leclerc, and all over the back of Ocon here. That's not enough. See if we can get him in this DRS zone. He's going for it. Don't even have to give him any extra help. He's got him. Nice move. Just in time because he's out of battery.
Doing a good job, keep pushing.
Both our drivers are out of battery now. Alright, Leclerc's just going to blitz away from Alonso, which is what we need. We need a gap between those two for us to be able to utilise the DRS. Got to take advantage of this extra grip while we have it, because we're not going to have it forever. Let's try and get a bit more battery in Vesti.
We just need to charge up.
Yep, copy.
just lacking that little bit in the straight line. We only just managed to get the move done there.
Good job.
Unfortunately, I've got nothing to push with now, so we are potentially going to be vulnerable to Ocon. Oh, no, it's Alonso between our two cars. Just getting everyone's names wrong today. Never good to see that red light flashing all the way down the back straight. No battery for deployment. See if we can save a bit of battery over the rest of the lap. Just so we've at least got something for the final corner. You can see we've got the grip to open up a bit of a gap to Alonso, but not enough at the moment. We kind of just need to hang on for a bit and then sprint him for a lap to break away. Magnussen in fourth. That's going to be a big amount of points. Ah, he got us into braking. Which means he's side by side, so even if we weren't harvesting, he would still get us with DRS anyway, but that's okay. We'll charge up for a lap and then we'll get him back next lap. Not the end of the world.
Alpine just advanced.
If anything, it's probably a little bit more advantageous, because it does allow us to charge and still get the DRS.
Use energy.
Copy.
Alright, we've got him this time. We get ahead cleanly going into the first turn. That's excellent, so we should be able to break away. Leave Alonso behind, which means Freddie will be able to get him nice and comfortably.
With a great play there. They've moved up a place.
And now maybe we can try and get on the back of Leclerc. He's definitely going slower than he could be. But Q, Gasly, Hamilton and Magnussen is holding him up. We've already got the gap we need. Let's go neutral.
can use energy. Use energy.
Now let's
Can
try
use
and
energy.
repeat
Yeah, copy.
that task with Freddie. See if we can get him past Alonso as well. Not quite as close, but we've got the slipstream, we've got the DRS, we're going up the inside here. And again, we should be able to break away. To the point where I can at least get him in front of Felipe.
Looks like Aston Martin have
And then I
just
can
gained
use
the race
Freddie to
position.
charge Felipe. Or at the very least we can control who gets by and have these two just swap in positions each lap. Hamilton's got through against Gasly, so that's going to speed that train up. Which is why we haven't made any progress, we've actually lost some time. Hamilton trying to get Gasly. Not quite far enough away to do it yet. I don't think we're... Oh, have we just about gapped Alonso? It's going to be tight. It's going to be very tight. I don't think we did. No, 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 no. Oh, well held. I thought he was... Oh, and that's Gasly.
Did somebody spin out there?
I thought for certain there Vesti was going to spear straight into Drogovic. That could have been so bad. And now neither of them have got battery.
We have low battery.
So now we have to use Felipe to charge Freddie. Oh wow, we've got a crash in Sector 1 again. Magnussen's gone. And we've got a safety car. Okay, we planned for this. It's still early. It's still very early. But it's the right call. Just our tyres are going to be a bit mud at the end. But this is very much the right decision. And now we can charge both our cars up under the safety car. And save some fuel as well. Right, let's have a look at the replay.
There's contact. It's chaos on the track. Let's have
So
a look.
Leclerc and
Okay,
Magnussen. Oh, Magnussen's hit Leclerc.
Oh no!
And he's gone straight to the wall. And we can't see him.
Mark my words, there'll be questions asked about that later. The team are really disappointed with that. Let's hope it doesn't.
We're not going to get a 1-2.
Car in the wall.
We're just not going to have the pace to hold back the faster cars. But yeah, we're on for good points here. We're going to come out in terms of on track. I think somewhere behind. I think maybe between Sainz and Perez. Let's see. We might even jump Sainz. Well, I say jumping. We might get out ahead of Sainz. But we're certainly going to get ahead of Perez. Depends how much time we can save under the safety car. If we can get out ahead of Sainz, that would be glorious. And we're going to see Leclerc pit, because Leclerc got damage. No, Leclerc stays out. Oh, what the hell? Why didn't my guys pit? Oh, I forgot to tell him to pit, didn't I? What an idiot. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. Okay. Well, we can't do that. We can't do that now. We'll be too far behind. So, let's readjust. I still might have to go double mediums with Freddy, but I don't know, maybe I can squeeze softs out of it. It's a bit. I can't believe I planned that and then didn't actually tell them to pit. That's so annoying. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to do it with Freddy anyway. Felipe will go back to what he was on.
So we think
Such an idiot.
Copy,
I mean, there's big gaps, but we're joining the safety car now, so we're going to be really slow. So we're going with a similar strategy to what we did at Baku last night with Williams, where one car pits early, the other one stays out. Felipe has got the pace to make his strategy still work. Freddy doesn't really. It would have been golden if we'd actually remembered to box them once we planned out what they were going to do, but well, we just have to make the best of it. But we've lost the window of getting out ahead of Perez. We'll probably get out ahead of Ricciardo, but yeah, could have been better. Could have been so much better. Come on, make these corners. Ricciardo's getting closer.
So I'm entering the pit now.
Copy. Just make sure you get your pit limiter as you come in the pit lane.
No, I'm not convinced we're even going to jump Ricciardo, which means we're going to be stuck behind Schumacher. Go. Yep, Schumacher's got us. Down in 17th. But only one stop left to make. Leclerc definitely took tyre damage from that collision with Magnussen. He's down to 72%. Gasly has taken some damage from his spin. He's down to 63%. His big lock up and spin. So that's 2 drivers compromised. Obviously Norris and Zhou are compromised and they're on hard tyres, so they're going to be slow. I did consider hard tyres for Vesti, but I just don't think we'd have had the pace.
Safety car is in this lap. Safety car is in this lap.
Yeah, copy.
We can push more.
Copy.
So there is no overtaking until the control line, and there'll be 2 laps with no DRS.
Okay, copy.
Happy to push.
Okay, copy.
Straight up the inside of Schumacher.
Use energy if you need it, use energy.
Yeah, copy.
Felipe's just going to stay
That's it.
tucked up for now. Got to try and push Vesti through as quickly as we
Aston
can while
Martin
everyone's
with a
still
great
bunched
play
up.
there. They've moved up a place.
That's not going to do it. It's not enough. I should have hit that button earlier. Come on, get past, get past. Damn it. Just wasting battery here.
We just need to charge up.
Yeah, copy.
Energy if you need it.
Yeah.
Might have to wait for the DRS. It's Albon chasing Latifi. Albon's a better defender and a faster car. I want to get him quickly if I can.
DRS is enabled.
You can use energy.
Yeah, copy.
Come on, we should have the pace to out-drag the Williams. Under braking. Oh man. Oh, come on. Right, we've broken away from Alonso. If we're going to maximise Drogovic's chances of points. We need to stay with these faster cars in front of us. And we're into the DRS train, so we're good there. We look to be faster in the middle sector, so I might have to wait until there to make a move. Albon's going to get DRS on Latifi, so hopefully he'll get past. We can then try and follow him through. Need Albon to pull clear of Latifi. Which he should be able to do. Oh wow, Leclerc's just left Hamilton for dead. Gotta be careful, we don't get dropped.
Use energy.
Copy.
We're in danger of getting dropped here. I think we just about stayed in. Had to use up the last of my battery to do it. No, we got dropped. Hopefully we can get some slipstream. Make those soft tyres work for us.
No saving required.
Copy.
Latifi having a look at Albon and gets him. That's not helpful. Yeah, we're toast. We haven't got the grip left to stay with them.
Save fuel.
Okay, copy.
Let's try and save a little bit of battery. We're pitting in a couple of laps. Alright, this is where we're
Use
quick,
energy,
so let's see if I can slingshot around here.
Copy.
Albon's blocking us again. Alright, this time when Albon makes a move on Latifi, we're going to try and follow straight through. Or maybe get them both. Maybe get them both. Oh, don't back out, don't back out. There we go. Good lad, good lad. Come on, make the move.
Looks like
Okay,
Aston
well at least we
Martin
didn't
have
lose
just
back out to
gained the race
Albon again.
position.
So now we have track position. We can charge up for the rest of this lap. We can slingshot past Latifi on the next lap, and we can finally break away from these goddamn Williams cars. You working on commission there, Mr. Water? Oh, he's still in driving clean air. No wonder we were a little slow there. Someone locked up behind us, I think. I'm staying behind for another lap.
Looks like there's been a lockup. Here's the
Ricardo
replay.
again.
Daniel Ricciardo involved here. That lockup could have cost them dearly.
It's just not McLaren's day. And we are going to outscore Haas mightily this weekend by the look of it. Alright, there we go. Nice little bit of extra battery saved on this lap. This is the lap we're going to get him. Oh, you son of a bitch. He's blocked us. Come on, swing out. Ah, still. Come on, Freddie. You're better than this. Verstappen pits. On mediums. And he's going hards. Ooh. Oh, interesting. Very interesting.
Box.
Yeah, copy box.
Alright. Let's get him this time. Come on. He's going to box next lap anyway, but I'd rather get past him now if we can. Again, we're getting blocked.
So use energy.
God damn, Latifi is just being stubborn like a mule here. There we go. Finally.
Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a place.
Pit lane.
Copy.
Right, no one directly behind us is pitting. Oh, Gasly's pitting, but Gasly has compromised tyres, so not surprising to see him pitting. He's on soft as well. Why did Verstappen go so early? And why did he go for hards? Alright, there goes Vesti. And there's Felipe coming out.
Save fuel.
Let's get him into recharge mode. Is Verstappen one stopping? It's too early for a one stop. He's going to go soft, medium, hard, medium, hard, soft. He's going to go for soft at the end. Or he might go medium, hard, medium. That was the default strategy that we edited, remember. Medium, hard, medium, and turn it into soft, medium, soft. So he may well be doing that, but even so, it still seems early to pit medium tyres that early. We've broken a nice clear gap from Latifi there. Let's start hunting down Ricardo. Sonoda pits. Also on soft tyres. He's going for hards.
Sonoda is pitting this lap.
Right, we need to start cutting through that traffic as soon as we can.
Okay, energy's good.
Yeah.
Alonso and Sainz are pitting, and this is hurting us because we're stuck. We might get jumped. Okay, we got ahead of Sainz and Alonso, that's good. Needed that.
Energy if you need it.
Copy.
Straight past one. Straight past two. Good move.
This is good.
You got a
Aston Martin are
23-point
moving
lead.
up the
Nice,
field.
Anthony. Good stuff. Alright, Vesti is definitely closing now that I've turned off recharge. Do not want to pass Norris just yet while I get him on the main straight. I want that double DRS. And then I want to leave him for dead. Good stuff, there we go.
You're in a good place.
Is in a very good place. Ninth, ahead of Sainz.
Looks like Aston Martin have
Ahead
just
of
gained a race
Alonso.
position.
Alonso's down in 16th. Wow. Ahead of Russell. Ahead of Gasly. Have you not won either of the championships yet? Drivers or constructors? Alright, we jump Bottas. With both cars. Excellent stuff. Second in both last season. Oh. Well, fingers crossed for you then, Anthony. This will be the season. Alright, Vesti has caught Ricardo.
We just need to charge up.
Copy.
Another lockup. Sector 1, that's one of the Williams cars, it's Albon.
Is that a lockup? Let's see what happened there. Now watch this. Here's the moment involving Albon. Well, they've locked up. They won't have been happy about that.
And Ricardo pits. And I don't think we're going to get DRS as a result. Yeah. Oh no, we do. We do. Fantastic. So I'll leave him in charge. We jump Perez and Ocon. So we're running 4th and 5th. Now we've had a little bit of luck with some drivers making some silly mistakes. But even so, I did say that we had a good chance of points at this circuit, and so far that seems to be holding true. I knew it'd be more favourable to us than Suzuka. As Leclerc boxes. Now he might be one stopping here. Done 30 laps on softs. We'll do 42 on the hards. Yeah, Leclerc's going to one stop. I think Verstappen is two stopping though. And he gets out ahead of Hamilton. Meanwhile, Drogovic is hunting down his teammate and is being hunted down at the same time by Perez and Bottas. They have left Ocon behind. I don't think we've got the pace to hold them both back for the entire remainder of the race. I'm going to do a tyre check in a second, Colin. Let me just finish my thought. Yeah, don't forget, I think both drivers are in brand new engines this season for this race, or brand new components for this race. I know Bottas definitely is. I'm not sure about Perez. I think he is. Let's take a look at tyres. So Verstappen, 90%. Yeah, Vesti's tyres are going to fall away in probably about 10 laps. Let's take a look at last lap times. So we're doing 1:23.5s, 1:23.0s, and the cars behind us are lapping faster than that. But we're lapping faster than everybody from Ocon down by at least 0.3 of a second. That is very encouraging. So that means we're looking at 6th and 7th. Maybe 7th and 8th, depending on what Sainz can do. Because I think the reason Sainz is lapping slower than us right now is because he is tucked up behind Ocon. I think if he gets free, he will also be a threat. So let's say we're looking at 7th and 8th in this race. That's still 10 points. 10 mighty points that's going to massively move us away from Haas. because their best chance of scoring points, Magnussen, is out. Mick's not scoring points this weekend. Vesti does a 1:23.4, Drogovic at 23.1, and the cars behind a 1:22.7. Sainz is side by side with Ocon. Sainz has got Ocon. So now we're going to see just how much pace is in that Ferrari, as to how quickly he can break away from Ocon. He's got another straight of DRS to help him. And there we go, there's the 1 second. It's gapped him already. So Ocon will not be brought along for the ride. That's good. Did not want to bring another car into the fight. Meanwhile, Perez now just 1.4 seconds behind us. It's getting very close. Perez is going to catch us before we catch Freddie. Let's give Felipe a bit of a hand and put some battery in Vesti's car at the same time. Here comes Perez. It's going to be on us at the start finish. We're not going to get DRS, but we might, if we're lucky, get a bit of a distant slipstream here. And that will help.
Got loads of energy.
Copy.
Oh, excuse me. There we go. I think we've done enough. Perez is all over us like a rash. Another spin. Sector 1. Can we box in Perez here? It's Ocon.
Let's take a look at the
That's not
replay.
Sector 1.
Now have a watch of this. Looks like Ocon.
Sector 3.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. The car's just gone.
Oh, someone locked up big time behind us there. That was Bottas, I think.
They've locked up and gone straight on.
That's
We'll
not
take
turn
a look
17,
now.
that's turn 1.
Now we see Valtteri Bottas. They've locked up, but that could have been
He's
much
kept it out the
worse.
wall. But that yellow flag did not, unfortunately, stop
Let's
Perez from
focus.
overtaking from Felipe. Now he's all over the back of Freddie. And Bottas has not lost that much time at all, really. Yeah, Sainz looming in the background, just saw his car flashing through there. Okay, we're reaching the part of the stint where Freddie's tyres are starting to die. He's got no defence against Perez here. Hopefully he doesn't hold his teammate up though.
Red Bull moved up.
That was a little clunky, but
Energy.
Yeah, copy.
hopefully I haven't lost the chance to get back onto Perez. I think I probably have.
You can use energy. Use energy. You can use energy.
Copy.
I need to try and keep Freddie with Felipe here, keep him away from Bottas as long as possible. Use Felipe's better pace to pull Freddie along at a slightly faster rate. This is going to be a tall order, getting back into the DRS of Perez. I don't think I've got enough battery to be able to do it. No, I don't. Alright, let's not completely drain the battery. Let's just make sure Freddie stays in. There we go.
We just need to charge up.
Copy.
Don't want to compromise either driver here. Best he doesn't have the tyres for a straight fight. And I don't want to slow down Felipe. This is where we have to impose team orders. It's going to be a struggle just to keep him in the DRS.
Use energy if you need it. Use energy.
Copy.
I think we just dropped out. Nope, we just stayed in. I was worried. I thought I clicked off into neutral a bit too soon there. Alright, so final pit stop for Freddie coming up in, what, 3 laps? We can keep him with... he's going to lose out. I'm going to have to push him already. If we can keep him with Felipe for the next couple of laps, just to keep him out of the clutches of Bottas. Yeah, it just doesn't have the grip. Even with DRS acceleration, he's just losing so much time in the corners now. There's nothing else I can do. So we're going to have to use him as a bit of a speed block now, hopefully on Bottas. And hopefully he can hold him back a bit more effectively than he did Perez. I can't... well, I could charge up Felipe, but I don't think even that would be enough. I think if I was going to do that, I missed the window, the opportunity to do that already. You can see just how much time Freddie's losing here. I might just bring him in a lap early. I might bring him in at the end of this lap. We'll see how he goes on this lap. He's going to get attacked by Bottas on the second DRS straight. I don't think Bottas is going to be close enough to have a lunge into turn 1. But you never know. Can he hold him into turn 4? Yes, he can. And now we're holding up Sainz as well, so we're helping Felipe just stretch out that gap a little bit to those two again. Just got to be wary we don't... Well, actually, no, getting caught in the DRS might not be a horrendous thing. If we do get past, because then we can try and stay with them for another lap, but yeah, they're not going to get him. It's too short a straight. Alright, so we'll run him for one more lap then. Again, we'll see if we can just hold up Bottas and Sainz a little bit more. Bottas has got him. Sainz is probably going to follow him straight through. I don't know, maybe not actually. He's jumped back in now. Okay, Sainz is still behind, but he may well get us on this corner.
Alfa Romeo just moved up a place.
Yeah, Sainz has got him as well. So we're going to box Vesti this lap. He's done his job. give him some fresh tyres, run him to the end, see how he does. Save some battery as well in the process.
Advance the race position.
And maybe we can still get DRS off of sights through the second sector S's. Yes, we can. Beautiful. Alright, so 29 laps on these tyres to go.
Copy that. So use the pit limiter,
Still think Verstappen's one stopping. I'm not sure about Hamilton and Perez and Leclerc. I think they might be one. I think they're one stopping. I think Verstappen's definitely two stopping. I don't know about Sainz and Bottas. They might. Anyone in the 80s is pretty much one stopping, I think. Anyone in the 70s, who knows? Ooh, that was a bit close there.
That's a position gained for AlphaTauri.
So we're going to use the slingshot of our better grip and our battery to try and get past Ricciardo here. Which will be tricky because he'll be getting DRS on Tsunoda. Yeah, couldn't manage it. But we'll try and take the pair of them on the main straight if we can. Go on, Vesti. No, there we go. That's one of them. This is like Albon and Latifi all over again. Oh, we got boxed in. Ricciardo boxed us in. It is like Albon and Latifi all over again.
McLaren gain a position.
Right, we're still holding pace with Bottas, that's good. Looks like he's losing a little bit of time because of Sainz all over the back of him. But Freddie's definitely losing time here. Squeaky bum time for sure. Yeah, Colin.
So, use energy.
Yeah, copy.
Oh, this is so frustrating. We've got the pace to get through. We just... We have it in the wrong place.
Yeah, copy.
We haven't in the wrong place. Oh, this is so frustrating. We've got the pace to get through. We have it in the wrong place.
Use energy if you need.
Copy.
Around the outside. Yes. Beautiful move.
We need to charge it.
Yeah, copy.
We just need to charge up.
Copy.
Gonna have to sit behind them. Get some more battery. I hope that we don't lose out to Sonoda in the process. Look at this train. Look how close it is, nose to tail, all the way through. Meanwhile, Felipe's still 2.5 seconds ahead of Bottas. Let's just save a little battery here. Just so we don't actually have 0 across the line. There we go. We'll be better for it next lap, I think. Ricardo's definitely got more pace than Norris. There we go, he's through. Can we make a move? Nope. Oh, Sainz has got through and has immediately taken a second out of us. That's okay. Felipe's actually in his just about to enter his pit window.
You can use energy. Use energy. You can use energy.
Let's see if we can try and force a move here. Go on the brakes. There we go.
Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a place.
Side by side with Ricardo. Can we claim the corner? We can. Ricardo's not giving up.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
Don't want to get the overtake here. But I don't want to be overtaken in the process. Oh, this is this is nerve-wracking. Alright, we've kept position. Slot out for the overtake. Oh no! Now we're going to get caught by Ricardo. Oh, maybe not. So, oh, he's locked up. He's locked up. Whew. I thought he was going to spear us then.
Oh, big lock up there.
around the outside. No, cut to the inside. We got him. Now we have to push.
Use energy if you need it. Use energy.
Okay, copy.
You can stop, lift and coast.
Crofty half an hour behind the play again. Yep. Crofty's commentary is awful. Oh wow, Bottas has just overtaken us.
Let's focus.
Bottas and Sainz work together by the look of it to close the gap to us, and
We have low battery.
we have no battery, not low battery. I'm going to box this lap. Oh, no. There we go. New softs. We still have new softs in reserve in case we get a very late safety car for Freddie as well.
Yeah, copy. One.
Who is now comfortably clear, but has no battery.
Okay, happy to lift and coast.
Copy.
Verstappen in the pits, so Verstappen is definitely two-stopping.
Copy that.
Has he gone mediums again? Yes, he has. He has gone for the medium, hard medium. As Mercedes are out for Russell. Yep, Russell into the pits behind us. He's on hards. What tyres is he going on to? Let's go mediums. Alright, so we're going to have a grip advantage for a period of time. We're alright, 10th. That's not bad. I'll take 10th. I'll take that all day long. Let's get a little bit of battery into Vesti. I'm going to go for the fastest lap. I don't think I'm going to get it, or if I do get it, I don't think I'm going to keep it, but I'm going to go for it. I think I'll wait until I catch Ocon though, so I can get that DRS. That might be the thing that clinches it. Alright, there's nothing else we can do now apart from wait and see how the rest of the field reacts. So, anyone whose tyres are on 60% is probably going to pit. Ocon might stay, well, probably will stay out. Norris is going to pit, Zhou's going to pit, they're definites. Sonoda, ooh, possibly. He's in that possible category with Bottas and Sainz. Perez may well be staying out. Hard to predict what's going to happen here. And meanwhile, as soon as we stop charging up, we've taken a second out of Ocon. More than a second. And he's right behind Alonso, so we could get two for the price of one. Yeah, look at that. Nearly 2 seconds faster than Alonso. Oh, I forgot Verstappen's on new mediums. Yeah, of course he's going to get the fastest lap. Yeah, we're not going to beat Verstappen. So I'm not going to burn the tyres just for a glory lap, because we'll need them to make moves. Our target is, what do we say, 7th and 8th? Behind Sainz and Bottas and Perez. So we've got to get ahead of Gasly and the 2 Alpines. Now we can do that with Felipe. Not so sure about Freddie. What's Freddie's pace like? 122.4. He's a second lap faster than Gasly at the moment. But he's a long way off. 16 seconds back. That's going to be a tall order. If we can at least get 7th with Felipe, I'll be very, very happy with that. And as long as we can get Vesti into the points, I'll be happy with that as well. Now, for anyone who's on the fence about buying a copy of City Skylines, it has just gone on sale. Like 20 minutes ago. So it's going to be on sale for probably the next 2 weeks. Can I get one of them under braking? Nope. I wasn't expecting to.
Energy's good.
Copy.
That was Gasly just flashing through in front of us there. That's our objective. I don't think we've got the pace to get up to Sainz and Bottas. What are they doing? They're doing 123s. Oh, actually we have. We're 2 seconds a lap faster than them. It's entirely possible. It just depends how quickly we can get through the traffic here.
Energy if you need it.
Copy.
Oh no, come on, we had the move. We had him under braking. Alright, I need to get Alonso through the sweepers. Joe pits. Joe was one of the other cars that was on soft at the start, I believe. Oh, that Alpine's just so fast in a straight line. That's something we're lacking. You know, DRS deployment speed. It's really hurting us when we get into a position where we can overtake. And the car in front also has DRS, we just lose. Alright, we've boxed in Alonso. Can we get Ocon as well? No, he blocks us. Got to hold off Alonso.
Good job.
We've got the grip and we've got the deployment. And there we go. We rudely chop in front of him and say, nope, that's us. Don't want to pass here. Don't want to pass here. I'm going to end up passing here. Right, I've got to go for it now. Make sure that the cars behind don't get a run on us.
Nicely done.
What is the fastest lap? 120.9. Yeah, we don't have that pace. Someone's locked up.
Was that a lock-up on the track?
Latifi.
Now
He's
let's
caused some
look.
carnage, I
We're
think,
watching
maybe.
Nicholas
Oh, no,
Latifi.
not quite.
It's a lock.
He was at the back of that train. Well, we're on Gasly already, look. Again, we don't want to pass here.
Save fuel.
Okay, copy.
There we go. Don't want Gasly to get DRS off Latifi here either. Nice and easy, straight down the inside.
Good job.
Excellent stuff.
Aston Martin with a great play
So,
there.
12 and a
They
half
moved up
seconds
a
to
place.
Bottas and Sainz. 13, well, 12 and a half laps to go. We can lap a second a lap quicker. We're just over a second a lap quicker. We'll be on them. And it's entirely possible, given the fact that we just took a second out of Gasly while we were charging up. Let's just make sure he doesn't get DRS on us on the main straight. No, we didn't. Good, good. Just want to get a little bit of battery. Not much, just enough. Vesti now 7 seconds behind the two Alpines. He is closing. Is he closing enough? check the lap times in a second. Right, let's have a look. So, last lap. Yeah, 1.3 seconds faster. He is closing fast enough to catch. Then it's a question of getting past. He's going to have to put some battery in his car. Tyres are starting to wear out a little bit. But we do still have an advantage over Alonso, definitely. Ocon, not as much. There's Freddie. And there's Felipe. So, 7th achieved. That was our target. Can I get Vesti into play? Get him up to 9th. I don't think I'm going to have enough tyres left to challenge Gasly. Or maybe Gasly's tyres are in worse shape. A safety car now would be interesting. See if any of the AI were to jump in. We've got a big enough gap as well that we could box and still get out ahead of Ricciardo, I think. Just about. It's close. Yeah, with a safety car, I think we'd have enough. We'd have enough gap to do that. Just have to remember, if we do get a safety car, to actually tell them to box. Not like the first one. Right, what's our pace? In clean air without recharge on. 121.8, and we had a little bit of a hold up behind Albon as we lapped him. Or is that Latifi? I don't know. How far apart are they? Yeah, that's Latifi we just lapped. It was Albon was the first one. But we were still over a second faster than Bottas. This lap will be better. Tyres are starting to burn. Now to 67% already. Got enough in them though. Meanwhile, Vesti is doing his best to just keep trawling away, chipping away. Let's get him there a little bit quicker.
Stop, lift and coast.
We've got a little bit of tyre to play with. A little bit of fuel to play with. So let's play with it. Oh, there we go, 121.7, 123. We're doing 1.3 a lap. It's going to be close. If we can keep that pace up, we might just get into DRS, and then we can have at least have a crack at maybe getting one of them on the last lap or two. But it's going to be tight. It's going to be very tight. I think we're ultimately going to just fall short. But as far as Vesti goes, yeah, he's definitely going to catch the Alpines. He's, what, 3 seconds off them? I would have left Vesti on the same strategy as Felipe had he not taken that 10% extra damage at the start from that collision with, was it Norris? Yeah, going into turn 1 on the opening lap. 10% doesn't sound a lot, but on soft tyres, that is a lot. Yeah, that's a good 2, 3, 4 laps. And when soft tyres go off, they go off quick. You want to have them as fresh as you can, as long as you can. Gap under 7 seconds now. Like I said, it is going to be close. There's 9 laps including this one. No. Let's see. Wow. Leclerc just starting his 64th lap. Yeah, 9 laps including the one we're on. Come on, Freddie. Get in range for the start-finish straight if you can. Let's help him. Let's burn a little bit of battery that we don't really have to burn, just to get him into the train.
So use energy if you need it.
Yeah, copy.
8 to go.
Yeah, copy.
I think we made it.
We just need to charge up.
Copy.
Ah, no, not quite. But we'll definitely get it this next lap. As Albon gets in front of Latifi. Now, with 2 Williams scrapping, they've still got blue flags, but that could play a factor with 2 cars in close proximity that need to be lapped.
Lift and coast will help.
Okay, copy.
This could get very interesting. Bottas and Sainz have just got past Schumacher. Gap's 5 seconds.
Seven laps to go.
This is where we're weakest in a DRS train. We'll see if we can slingshot around one of them through the sweepers, through the S's.
You can use energy.
Okay, copy.
Oh, lovely stuff.
Focus on the last 6 laps.
We've got ourselves in pole position here to swoop past Alonso now.
That's it.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
And that's it, we're through. Excellent. So let's push. Just to break away. I don't want to bring them with me. And let's see if we can actually get after Gasly.
Aston Martin
Drogovic
with a
is
great
3.5
race.
seconds
They've
behind
moved on the
Bottas
pace.
and Sainz. I don't think he's got enough left to do it. Tyre advantage is going. Let's give him a little bit of a nudge.
No saving required.
Okay, copy.
Alright, we've broken Alonso. don't want to push the tyres to get there, because
5
if I
to go.
can get there, I need the tyres to actually push the overtake.
All okay on fuel, so you can do what you want for speed.
Yeah, copy.
Galaxy's doing 123.3s, which is about half a second faster, well, a couple of tenths faster than Ocon was doing. Again, we might catch him. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Those two scrapping in front of us is really helping though. Just need to get into the DRS. With Schumacher there as well, we don't actually have to get within a second of Bottas. We need to get within a second of Schumacher. That gives us an extra chance, and of course Schumacher will immediately peel out of the way when we get close enough. Blue flags.
4 laps to go.
Okay, copy.
He'll be the bridge that gets us onto those two a little bit quicker.
Save fuel, save fuel.
Copy.
Use energy.
Copy.
Let's try and close that gap now. Don't have a lot of battery to play with. I need to get onto that DRS. And I think I just got Schumacher. Yes, I did. So hopefully Schumacher doesn't pull over too soon. Fans going crazy.
Be 3 to go.
There we go, that was beautiful. We got past Schumacher and we still got the DRS. 3 laps to go. And we are in with a chance of getting 5th. Bestie, a little bit too far off at the moment. Let's give him a tyre push now.
So we just need to push now.
Copy.
Let's see if we can do the sweeper
Energy
trick
if you
again.
need it.
We're good through here. It's going to be tough because Bottas does have DRS.
Two laps to go. We think we can lean on the tyres more.
Yeah, copy.
Come on, man, give me everything you got. Oh, we get Bottas here. Ooh, that was close. That would have been something special. Here we go. Last chance to get one of them. And we've got no battery left. Of course we've got no battery left.
This will be last lap.
Go on, go on, go on.
Max
Oh,
Verstappen
can
over
we
the
do this?
finish
Can we
line
do this?
And today's winner.
Save the fuel.
Okay.
Good job.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
Couldn't quite pull it off. Can we not run out of fuel? Please don't run out of fuel. Oh, Vesty couldn't quite catch him.
So we're happy to let these tyres cool a bit.
Okay, copy.
Nice checkered flag.
I gave it everything I had, but 9th in the end. But 6th place.
So that
Whew.
is checkered flag, but you can
6th and 9th. I will take that. I will take that all day long. 2 points finishes today. And with neither McLaren or Haas scoring points, we've just pretty much solidified, I think, our position of 7th in the Constructors.
Aston Martin having an extremely good day at the track.
Yep, they managed to bring everything together. Strategy, engineering and driving. They've had a very strong weekend indeed.
After the race, they sit in 7th place in the constructor standings.
Coming up in the next round is the Sao Paulo Grand Prix as we head to Brazil.
Home race for
Join us
Felipe.
next time at Interlagos.
What a great result. Look at Bottas gained 13 positions. Perez up 14 places. Max made the 2-stop work. Just had more pace than Leclerc. But Leclerc did gain 6 places. He had to come from way back. And he only finished 4.5 seconds off the pace in the end. But that fresher rubber for Max just telling in the end. His best lap a 120.3. Felipe's best lap a 121.3. A second off. I'm glad we didn't go for the glory run and try and get fastest lap, because we probably wouldn't have kept it, and we probably wouldn't have had the tyres to get sides at the end if we had. But yeah, it's so close, just less than half a second in the end for Freddie behind Gasly. We just didn't quite get him through the traffic quickly enough early on those stints. He got stuck behind the Williams for ages, and he got stuck behind the Alpines a bit. If we'd been able to get him through that traffic a little bit quicker, he would have had Gasly. But I'm still happy to bring him back to 9th after we had to really change his strategy quite dramatically. In the Drivers' Championship, Charles Leclerc, his lead is dropped to just 11 points as Max takes a nice big bite out of him there. Perez moves back up into 3rd ahead of Sainz, who had a poor race. And he has a 7-point gap now to try and rehaul. More points for Lewis. He's on 206. He's not fighting anybody at all. He's way ahead of George, way behind Carlos. So 5th is pretty much guaranteed for Hamilton. In fact, it is guaranteed. He can't move he can't move higher. He can't move lower. There's not enough points left. Best he can get is 52 points. if he wins and gets fastest lap in the last 2 races, and that won't be enough to move him up or drop him down. Bottas does take a nice big bite out of Russell, but I don't think he's going to be able to get him in the next 2 races. I think George will just hang on to 6th. Gasly gets some points, more points for Alonso, big points for Felipe Drugovich. Could we possibly overhaul Ocon in the drivers? If we can have 2 more races like that, you never know. You just never know. In the constructors, Ferrari losing a lot of points to Red Bull there. It's just 4 points between them going into the last 2 races. That's going to be a real battle. 10 wins for Ferrari, 10 wins for Red Bull. It's just 4 points apart with 2 races to go. That's going to go right down to the wire. A solid and unopposed 3rd place for Mercedes, a long way off either 2nd or 4th. Alpine with just a single point are going to feel a little bit of pressure from Alfa Romeo, especially with Bottas having that new engine. That's going to be an interesting one to keep an eye on in the last 2 races. Can Alpine hold off Alfa Romeo, or will they overhaul them? We are almost certainly not going to overhaul AlphaTauri. But we now have a 14-point lead over Haas. That is massive. I think that's just guaranteed 7th place. I really do. So, McLaren are pretty much out of it now. It's just Haas that we need to pay attention to, I think. 1,700 points gained for Freddie. 1,600 for Felipe. Excellent point haul for both drivers. An exceptional race for Freddie. 14 successful overtakes, 13 defences, 22 failed overtakes, 4 failed defences. As for Felipe, 11 overtakes, 8 defences, 10 failed overtakes and 4 failed defences. Very good point haul for both. We do get a development point for Freddie. And we achieve all of our sponsorship titles that we promised. We didn't get the fastest lap, but we never really tried to go for it. We did complete our streak, though, a quali streak. That's an extra 1 million. We've got all this money, and we can't do anything with it. And now we have more money we can't do anything with. We do have a new ATR period starting now. This is the last one of the season. Let's allocate that point out before I forget. More points into braking, almost at 70 on the braking for Freddie. That's good. Slowly catching up to Felipe. Do we have any points with our staff? No, and we're not close. Oh, we do have a point here with Alessandro. Okay, so we need to improve the DRS delta. So let's work on that. If not for, it's not going to be any good this season, but next season it will definitely help to have better DRS, because it's terrible at the moment. It's really bad. It's what, 15 and 19 in terms of speed and acceleration, I think. Yeah, 15th in speed, 19th in acceleration. We are really bad in the DRS. That needs massive improvement. We desperately need to improve the engine cooling as well. We do have a new chassis coming. Oh no, wait, I'm getting mixed up. I'm getting mixed up with my Williams playthrough from last night, I think. We've got chassis research, which we're working on for next season. Underfloor, that project's going right to the end of the year. But with the rear wing, it's going to be done in 2 days. So let's do that tonight before we log off. So let's get the new rear wing done for next year. So we've done a front wing project. We've got a chassis on the way. Side pods have been done. The only thing we haven't done is a suspension project, which we will do when the chassis finishes. we can't do anything about the underfloor, so we basically, this is the last big project we can do this season. So let's put everything basically into this for next year. Or, do I want to keep? No, it's the suspension. I don't really want to. Well, maybe let's keep a little bit back for the suspension. And we want definitely to improve drag reduction. We desperately need to improve the DRS delta. We want to improve our cornering performance, but not over the top. I've got to make sure that this will actually complete. How many engineers do I have available? I've got 6 engineers. I don't want to use too many, because I want to maximize the gain. Do I sacrifice my dirty air performance to boost normal performance and everything else? I think I will. So let's have a look at that. So we're going to lose a little bit of dirty air performance, specifically in the low speed. Let's just pull that back just a touch. So that's going 64 days. So we need to... There, that's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. 31st of December, 59 days. That's what we need. So let's confirm that project. And now, if we go to current projects and have a look. Yeah, you can see, look, that's the CFD and Wind Tunnel hours showing, which it hasn't done for those. So, yeah, neither of those projects, nor the rear wing before, were major projects. I was a little worried we might have broken the rule of only one major research project per part per season, but we haven't. So that's good. I'm pleased about that. Didn't want to break the rules. So that is pretty much it. We've got this chassis due in 24 days. When that goes through, we'll have a month left to squeeze in one more project, and that's going to be a suspension project. And we've got a little bit of hours left for that one. Although I might, thinking about it, I might actually do a second side pod, because the engine cooling on this car isn't great either, so we desperately want to improve that, and that will reduce our drag as well, and our top speed. Might go for the side pods. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, but we'll have enough time to get one decent project in, and we've got some hours to put into it. So it'll be either suspension or side pods, one of those two. But that's where we're going to end it for tonight. Another really strong race for us. Not quite sure. Brazil could be interesting. There's a lot of low speed in Brazil. There's also a lot of very fast DRS where we're weak. So mixed bag. But I think we might be on possibly for Felipe getting a point or two in his home Grand Prix. I really hope that happens. Really hope that happens. And we will find out tomorrow night. So that's it from me. Thanks for watching. I am Jim Bob, and I'll be back with some more F1 Manager Challenge Mode very soon.